Yo, let me start off by saying this, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, yo, for real. This is my own personal, you know what I'm saying, experiences in Charlotte. What I go through, what I've been through, or whatever have you, it may not be like that for my next door neighbor, or someone that is moving to Charlotte like yourself, or someone that lives, that was born and raised in Charlotte. You know, people may have a bunch of friends, and they may be able to get along quite easy, you know, in comparison to me. You understand? So when I talk about my experiences and things that I've been through in Charlotte, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's everyone's. You understand? So I don't want to hear this whole thing in the comment section about, well, you know, you a liar. You know, I got friends and I don't have a problem with, you know, mingling with people, da-da-da-da-da, right? It's just my experiences. This is what I'm going through in Charlotte. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily apply to you. This may not be your story, your life, your experiences. Got it? Okay. So this is my second time living in Charlotte. You know, I took a break in between the first time and the second time. I moved to Atlanta for about 3 years, right? So in 2009, I moved to Charlotte. Social media wasn't that big. You understand? This whole thing about, you know, instant gratification, or rather microwavable, you know, body parts, you know, getting your nose done, your lips done, you know, if you were a man, you know, transitioning into a woman, if you were a woman transitioning into a man, all of these things weren't like really like popular at that point in time. I'm not going to say that it wasn't going on, but it just wasn't popular. You know what I'm saying? Social media wasn't really that big. I don't think Instagram was out in 2009. I know for a fact YouTube, Facebook, you know, was out. And with that, it just appeared to me, living in Charlotte, it was very easy, you know, it was accessible, you know, for me to meet friends, you know what I'm saying, and to have long-term friendships, you know, in comparison to 2021, because there was definitely a shift. When I left Charlotte and then came back, and as Charlotte has grown and more people have came here, more transplants have moved here, the whole vibe and the attitudes and ways of life of people have changed. You know, Charlotte is really like a melting pot, and you can't quite get a grip on, you know, what is really Charlotte. You understand? Like, I think in 2009, Charlotte had more of an identity than what it does now. You understand? Because there have been an influx of people. You know, so, you know, now, you know, meeting friends is very difficult. You know, I don't require much. You know, I'm not asking a person to be a vegetarian and give up their meat. You understand? I mean, I will befriend someone that eat meat, you know, but it has to be like kosher meat. They got to be somewhat conscious of what they are, aware of what they're eating. You understand? Like somebody that eats pig from the rooter to the tutor, man, I can't mess with you. Understand? I'm not asking people to be muscular and built and go to the gym every day and all like that, but at least, you know, go with me, you know, 2-3 days out of the week if you can. You know, I got a fupa, it ain't that big like everybody else's, you know what I'm saying? But I need some things that I need to change about myself as well as you do. You know what I'm saying? Friendship is very valuable to me. You know, I come from the 90s and friendship meant a lot back in those days. Like having a friend that you could depend on, that you could rely on, you know, that was there for you more than your family members were, was not unheard. It was like normal to have a friend in the 90s and to talk to that person about any and everything. But nowadays, in 2021, you can't do that. You can't tell everybody your business. You can't even tell someone or one person your business, because next thing you know, they done fucked around. Like, say, for example, you text them and say, yeah, you know, I'm going through such a da-da-da-da, right? Next thing you know, they screenshot the shit that you text, and now it's on Instagram. Now it's on Facebook for the world to see. And this is the point that I'm making. You know, it's all this fakeness. And in the 90s, it was keeping it real. That was the slogan. But now in 2020, 21 and on, it's like you get to be whoever you want to be. You understand? And people are very sensitive. So if you tell a person that they're not this or they're not that, next thing you know, they go on a campaign of bashing you. Just because you're keeping it real. You understand? So, man, I find myself most of the time, like, pretty much going out by myself. Because I can't trust people. You can't find people that you could trust nowadays, man. You know, you can't find people that you could trust with your family, your children or whatever. You know, nowadays you got, you know, people that you wouldn't even expect to be motherfuckers that would touch kids. So you gotta be like very careful who you're friends with. And then once you become friends with that particular person, you know, or persons, you gotta be very wary, you know what I'm saying? And to, you know, as far as them being around your family, them being around your husband, your wife, etc. It's just a lot to it, man. It's a lot of, like, in other words, what I'm saying, to mingle and form a friendship with people, it's like people come with a lot of luggage nowadays. It's a lot of mental luggage. I can understand the whole thing of, you know, not being financially there. That's little to nothing. You understand? Like, if you need to get in the club and, you know what I'm saying, I got a couple of dollars, that's nothing. You understand? If you need something to eat, you know, and it happens once or twice or whatever have you, that's nothing. I'm talking about mental problems. Mental luggage. Mental problems. Mental problems. You understand? And it's just, man, like, yo, I got enough problems of my own. You know, I come to you, you know, and as a friend, I think that you would help solve my problems, not help create them. That's the point that I'm making. And it's like another thing too, as far as dealing with age. You know, I find myself, you know, like when I want to, you know, like deal with the older, you know what I'm saying, the older crowd, like people my age and older, it's like, damn, I can't even fuck with them because I'm really like spontaneous. These people, they go to work, they get off, they do things like straight by the book. They have a regimen, you understand? And they don't creep out of that. I'm more like a spontaneous person, you know. I want to just get up and go, you understand? And people my age and older, they're not like that. They're just really set in their ways. Like, yeah, true, you know, I don't mind having a glass of wine and shit like that. I don't mind every now and then on Fridays looking at Netflix and different things like that, or, you know, hanging out at the older clubs. But, yo, man, it should be corny, man. You know, so then it's like the older crowd, they're like boring and slow and shit like that, and they don't want to do shit. They set in their ways, you know what I'm saying? They close-minded. You know, nowadays you talk about the vaccination, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the shot, the older people, if you ain't got it, please. They don't even want to have a conversation with you because that's how, like, close-minded they are on things. And then when I go over to the youngins, you know what I'm saying? I gotta sit here and listen to all this type crazy fucking music. Like, this man ain't rapping, he's singing. You motherfucker wearing tight pants. You know how, like, you have a wallet. you have a wallet, you put it in your pocket, and the wallet is bulging out. This motherfucker's pants so tight, his fucking scrotums is bulging out. You know, I'm driving this shit like, yo, man, could you like sit in the back seat or something? Man gotta put his panties in the damn microwave because he got a yeast infection and shit. And yes, I did say panties. Like, man, the younger crowd, you know, they spontaneous, but then it's like, how far are you willing to go? That's what they asking me. I don't want to pop no pills. I don't want the shrooms, Santivia, whatever that shit is, that kind of weed that'll fuck you. I don't even know if it's weed. I think it's like synthetic weed. That shit be like, I seen videos of that shit. Motherfuckers was tripping off of that. I don't want none of that. You understand? So it's kind of like I'm caught in a conundrum, man. Like, I want friends, no doubt. I don't want to go out every Friday and drive around by myself and shit like that and just hang with myself. Every now and then, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm my best friend. You understand? I talk to myself. I ain't gonna even front. If you're not your best friend, it's a problem. You understand? So I talk to myself every now and then. But, man, sometimes that shit be getting lonely, man. You know, and, you know, this is another thing, too. This is a gem right here. I think the best friends that you could ever have are women. But the problem with women is you can't, we're adults here, right? Right? All right, cool. You can't fuck them. You can't touch them in that manner. Like, you could hug them, you could kiss them on the side of the cheek and all the rest of that shit. But once you start putting your fucking penis inside that woman's vagina, it's over. All bets are off. All bets are off. So what I found out throughout all my years is that a friend, a real friend, is a woman you could depend on her. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be there for you. She's not gonna judge you or none of that shit. But the only problem is, if she's attractive, you cannot put your penis inside her vagina, because all bets are off. Word up. I've been through that. I've been there and done it. I'm telling you, once you put the head in that motherfucker, you put the tip in it, you just go like that, it's over. She gonna wait, she gonna get up and she gonna be like, yo, it's over. You mine, bitch. You calling me a bitch? Yes. Because I told you. They're gonna warn you. I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna warn you. Yo, if you put your penis inside me, it's gonna be different. And guess what? We idiots, we do it anyway. Come on, man. So, like, I find myself in a messed up situation. I remember, like, just a couple of days ago, I was in the gym, right? It's a couple of females that I see, they work their ass off straight up. And I'm not lying. And I respect that, you know what I'm saying? I like it when I see females out there busting their ass out in the gym, right? And it's like, how can I go up to this female and say, yo, I work out, you know, I see you in here, you know, you work out, can we work out together, you know? And we start conversations and we get cool. You understand? It's nothing behind it, no red tape, none of that crazy shit. You understand? They got good, nice bodies, but I'm not, just because a female looks good, just because she has a nice body and she's beautiful, that doesn't mean that I have to fuck her. I don't have to fuck every female that looks good and has a nice body. You understand? But how do you go up to these females? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you say, instead of saying, hey, yo, you got a fat ass, you know what I'm saying? You say, yo, you know, this nice glutes, you have nice glutes and like nice legs, you know what I'm saying? And this and that, so forth. Then she gonna think you corny. You can't win. And if she don't think you corny, she gonna be like, oh, that's a lame ass line you trying to lay on me. Nah, I ain't trying to talk to you, I'm just trying to be friends with you. So I find myself just not talking to the females. You understand? And I just be bugging out by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, my problem is, and I'm not lying, I'm old school. And when I'm looking for a friend, I'm really looking for an extra family member. I'm looking for someone that I can trust. I'm looking for someone that I can rely on. I'm looking for someone when I call, you have reached. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Let me tell you something. I got a golden rule. If you above 35 years old, don't text me. You call me first, then you could text me. You understand? Like, if you're really, really that busy, you could call me. You know what I'm saying? If you can't call me, text me. But the first, you trying to get in contact with me, the first thing you go to is texting? If you're over 35, I'm not answering none of those texts. For real, you call me first. You understand? But it's just the age of disconnection. Like people are disconnected. And it's crazy. We didn't have that, man. And I guess because of, you know, technology. Technology helped thrive that society that is prevalent here now. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing of disconnection. Like I find myself doing stupid shit like being upstairs and calling my children to bring something. They downstairs to bring something upstairs. Like, it's just this whole disconnection. Like, just take your black ass downstairs and ask them, or just get it your damn self. But it's just like, man, come on, man. If you my friend, fuck all that text and shit. Call me. Let me physically hear your voice. That means a lot to me. And I just think that nowadays, shit don't mean a lot to people. And that friends come and go. Just like how you may wear an outfit. You understand? And then the outfit is not in. And next thing you know, you get rid of the outfit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy to me. But it's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? For example, I could be like, I'm cool with Ted. Ted, whenever I see Ted, I see Ned. I call Ted, yo, we going up to the club tonight? Yeah, we going out to the club. Yo, Ned coming too, right? Nah, man. What you talking about? Nah, man, me and Ned, we ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he doing his own thing. Now, but, yo, let me ask you a question. You were over my house like less than 24 hours, like yesterday, right? Yeah. With Ned, right? Yeah. Y'all were joking, right? Yeah. What happened between that time to now? I mean, you know, shit just don't work out. What are you talking about? And that's the point that I'm making, man. Friendship meant a lot a couple of years back. It don't mean shit now. And I know some of you all may sit back and say, well, Langston, you know what I'm saying? This goes on in my neck of the woods, you know, in my city, my state. I get it, but we're talking about Charlotte. And at one point in time, Charlotte wasn't like that. You know, and it's difficult, you know what I'm saying? If you want to look at the natives that's here, the Charlotteans, they're in their own little circle, you know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them. People that come down here, I'm not saying everybody, but some people that come down here, transplants that come down here, and their first day, they act like they own the place. Like this shit is theirs. And that shit is crazy. You understand? So, can't hardly mess with the Charlotteans because they clicked up, and hey, why not? They welcome us in, and now we try to act like we running the fucking place. Then you try to go over to the transplants, to the people that's not from here, and you mingle with them. It's like, damn. I see why you came down here. It had nothing to do with the place that you were from. I went and visited that place. It's you. You fucked up. So, do you know what I realized? A lot of motherfuckers are running from their problems. They run away from their problems. And they come down, or they go up, wherever they move to, and they want you know what I'm saying? They want me to kind of like act as though that you ain't got no fucking mental problems. That ain't nothing wrong with you. Knowing that I know that there's something wrong with you and you know it too. And that's crazy, man. People got luggage, man. Mental luggage. Straight up, man. And I just refuse to deal with it. So most of the time, you're going to find me, you're going to see me at different places. If you live in Charlotte and you look at my videos, you're going to see me in certain places, for real. And you're going to be like, yo, why is Langston here? Man, what are you doing here, Langston? I might ask you the same question. What the hell are you doing here? You with someone? Nah. I ain't with anyone. I got my buddy with me. If you feel where I'm coming from, like my buddy with me, just in case some shit go down. But nah, I ain't got. I'm chilling. Cause it's like, man. And then don't get it twisted, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about this shit all the time, and I ain't gonna be like, I get so lonely. Nah, cause most of the time I'll be tripping out my damn self. You understand? I might run it. Don't get it twisted. I might go somewhere and run into someone, and for that moment, me and that person is cool, and we joking, and we saying, you know, we doing this and doing that or whatever. But for the most part, man, I don't really roll with anybody, man. I roll dolo, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just, man, to trust people, to be friends with people in 2021, knowing there's a lot of people out there that got mental luggage and they damaged, like they're damaged goods, like it's permanently damaged. You know, it's like, man, fuck that. You know, I'd rather just go to the Y and have my little conversations in the steam room, the sauna, in the hot tub and shit like that. And then when a person be like, yo, man, let me get your number, it's kind of like suspect. It just depends on how the vibe is, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't lying, I'm not trying to joke. I'm just being real. It might be another him downstairs. For those that know who him downstairs is, y'all know where I'm coming from. So you don't know, like, this is one dude, and I'm just being real. I guess I'll put it to you like this. You all are my friends, because that's basically what I talk to you all on YouTube. So let me kick it like this, right? So I was at the Y, you know what I'm saying? This shit been going on a couple of weeks. And, yo, seriously, like, we all know that the YMCA is for them him downstairs people. Like, the village people, like, people didn't even realize, like, seriously, like, they made that YMCA to get it running. And he said it was exciting at the YMCA. You know why it was exciting, right? You know that the village people were gay. And you know why they were singing about the YMCA? Because they was getting it on with other people at the YMCA. So, you don't know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing this dude, like, I'm not going to even call it out like that, because he may see it. It might be a problem. They might have to swing. Anyway, I'll just say every Tuesday and Wednesday, even though those are not the days that he goes, right? But every Tuesday and Wednesday, every time I see dude, this man is like in the locker room. Like, I don't never see him upstairs at the, you know, the weight equipment and the machines, you know, free weights and shit, bench press, all that shit, treadmill, all of that. Indoor, outdoor track, all basketball. I never see him there. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, like clockwork, I see this man. He always in the locker room, and he's there for an extensive amount of time. He never leaves out of the locker room. He's always in a hot tub, the sauna, the steam room, and he always walks in with a towel on. And for some odd reason, he always never seems to keep that towel on. But he'll create a conversation with you, and he'll look like he's good. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he's like 6 o'clock, 9:15. If you know where I'm coming from, right? He look like he's straight. They ain't be saying some shit like, "Yo, man, you know what you doing tonight?" Like, do you know me like that? And I, you know, I'm like, I kind of played off like, "Nah, I ain't doing nothing. You know, I'm just shooting shit or whatever." Yeah, man, you know, blah blah blah. Yo, wait, you know, what's your number? Hey, man, you know, just reach me on Instagram or something, man. You know, I don't like really giving my number out like that. Like, yo, man, it's just in 2021, man. You just don't know what to expect, man. Like, it's a lot of weirdos out there, and I'm not calling the alphabet community or letter community. I'm not gonna say they're the real community. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get flagged, but I'm not calling them weirdos like that. You love who you want to love and be who you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? I respect you as a person. I don't necessarily have to respect your lifestyle, though. You understand? But it's just weirdos, period. So I find myself being by myself, man. Straight up, no lie. Make these YouTube videos, talk to you all, shoot the shit, read your comments. And some of y'all, some of y'all are weirdos too. Some of y'all fucked up in the head and don't even realize it. I'll be reading the comments like, sometimes I be like, yo, man, these motherfuckers ain't got it all. Straight up, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'll say this. For those that are transplants, that are like regular people like me, you know what I'm saying? And you having the same difficulties and problems or whatever, and even charlatans, you know what I'm saying? If you have friends that's out of town, you know what I'm saying? Fly them in. Thanksgivings, Christmases, 4th of July, shit like that. You don't necessarily have to put up with this bullshit. I'd rather be by myself, you know what I'm saying, rather than fucking with these people. Like, I got a few friends that's out of state. I'd rather be on some shit like, yo, man, I got you on a plane ticket. I don't know about the plane ticket because it'd be costing, but man, I'll put you on Greyhound. You know what I'm saying? You could come chill with me or whatever, but other than that, man, I hope you all enjoyed this video or got something out of it. Other than that, man, my name is Lason2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Peace.